There are places in Italy everyone knows. The Amalfi Coast, Cinque Terre, the crowded piazzas of Rome and Florence, all of them celebrated, all of them familiar. But beyond the postcards, beyond the endless stream of travelers, lies a destination almost forgotten, yet astonishingly beautiful. This is Reggio Calabria, the most beautiful coast in Italy that most travelers have never even heard of. In the rising world of Italy Travel 2025, Reggio Calabria stands not just as a hidden gem, but as one of the last authentic treasures waiting to be discovered. Located at the very tip of the Italian peninsula, where the land reaches across the sea towards Sicily, Reggio Calabria is a city and a coastline filled with breathtaking views, ancient history, and a spirit untouched by mass tourism. It is a place where the mountains fall into the Mediterranean, where sunsets burn across the Strait of Messina, and where stories older than Rome still live in stone and bronze. For centuries, this was the gateway to Magna Graecia, Great Greece, where temples rose, philosophers walked, and trade connected worlds. Today, it is one of southern Italy's best-kept secrets, a coast that offers everything travelers seek: beauty, culture, flavor, and mystery. And in 2025, as Italy welcomes millions of visitors, it is Reggio Calabria that quietly offers an experience both rare and unforgettable. Here, 5 places reveal the soul of this land, 5 reasons why Reggio Calabria belongs on every traveler's list of destinations in Italy. 1. Lungomare Falcomata. We begin on the waterfront, along what Italians call the most beautiful kilometer of Italy. Lungomare Falcomata stretches like a ribbon along the edge of Reggio Calabria, a promenade lined with palms, marble paths, and benches that face the endless blue of the Ionian Sea. What makes it extraordinary is not just its beauty, but its view. Stand here at sunset and across the Strait of Messina, you will see Sicily rising, its mountains glowing in golden light, and the outline of Mount Etna dominating the horizon. Few coasts in the world allow you to gaze at another land so near, another culture shimmering across the water. As the evening comes alive, locals stroll along the promenade, families gather for gelato, and fishermen mend their nets under the fading light. The Lungomare is not just a street, it is the heartbeat of Reggio, a place where daily life meets eternal beauty. For travelers searching for the most beautiful coast in Italy, this kilometer may just be its truest embodiment. 2. National Archaeological Museum of Reggio Calabria. But Reggio's beauty is not only on the surface, it is also hidden in its history, in the treasures preserved within the National Archaeological Museum of Reggio Calabria. Here stand 2 of the greatest masterpieces of ancient art, the Rias bronzes. Discovered by chance in 1972, pulled from the Ionian Sea after more than 2,000 years, these Greek warriors are unlike anything else in the world. Every muscle, every vein, every curl of hair is sculpted with impossible detail, as if frozen in time at the very moment of life. Their silver eyes still seem to pierce across centuries, reminding us of the power and artistry of Magna Graecia. The museum holds countless relics of the Greek colonies that once flourished here: pottery, mosaics, fragments of temples. But it is the Rias bronzes that define the experience. They are not simply statues, they are immortal men, a direct connection to a world long gone yet still alive through their presence. For those who travel to Italy in 2025, searching for more than crowded piazzas, for those who want to connect with a deeper, older story, the museum is proof that Reggio Calabria is more than a coastline. It is a cradle of civilization, a place where history and beauty walk hand in hand. 3. Aspromonte Mountains. Behind the city rises a vast untamed world, the Aspromonte Mountains. They are not gentle hills, but towering peaks and deep valleys that stretch across Calabria's heart. Covered in forests of beech, chestnut, and pine, these mountains hold mysteries that few travelers ever see. For those planning Italy Travel 2025 and searching for experiences beyond the familiar Amalfi Coast or Tuscany, Aspromonte offers something rare: authenticity. Here, small villages cling to cliffsides, their houses made of stone, their narrow alleys winding like veins through history. In places like Gerace or Rogudi Vecchio, life seems suspended in another era, where elders sit outside their doors speaking dialects that preserve ancient Greek roots, and children run through streets untouched by time. But Aspromonte is not only about people, it is about nature's grandeur. The highest point, Montalto Peak, rises over 1,900 meters, offering views that stretch in every direction. The Tyrrhenian Sea to the west, the Ionian to the east, and across the strait, the towering silhouette of Mount Etna in Sicily. On clear days, you can see all of this at once, a panorama so vast that it humbles even the most seasoned traveler. Hidden within these mountains are waterfalls like Maisano, plunging through green valleys, and sanctuaries carved into stone, where hermits once prayed in silence. Golden eagles circle above, wolves move quietly through the forests, and in spring, the meadows erupt with wildflowers. To walk in Aspromonte is to discover the Italy most travelers never see, raw, wild, and profoundly beautiful. And for those who seek the most beautiful coast in Italy, Aspromonte reminds us that the coast is not only about beaches, it is about the mountains that rise above them, the forests that protect them, and the timeless connection between land and sea. 4. Silla. From the mountains, our journey descends back to the shore, to a town that blends myth and beauty like no other, Silla. Perched where cliffs plunge straight into the waters of the Strait of Messina, Silla has been a place of legend since the days of Homer's Odyssey. The very name comes from Scylla, the sea monster said to have haunted these waters, devouring sailors who strayed too close to the rocks. On the opposite shore lurked Charybdis, the whirlpool that swallowed ships whole. To sail here was to navigate between terror and survival, a passage so dangerous that it became a metaphor for human struggle. Today, Silla is no longer a place of fear, but of wonder. Its historic fishing district, Cianalea, is often called the Venice of the South. Here, stone houses rise directly from the water, their wooden balconies leaning over the sea, their doors opening to boats tied just below. Narrow lanes wind between them, filled with the sound of waves crashing against the rocks and the scent of swordfish grilling, the dish for which Silla is famous. Above the town stands Castello Ruffo, an ancient fortress perched on a rocky promontory. For centuries it guarded the strait, watching over sailors as they passed through one of the most important trade routes of the Mediterranean. Today, the castle offers sweeping views across the sea towards Sicily and Mount Etna, its walls whispering stories of battles, legends, and resilience. Along the coast stretches Marina Grande, a long crescent of golden sand where the blue waters of the strait meet the town's colorful houses. Families swim here in summer, while travelers look back at the view. The castle above, the mountains rising behind, the houses clinging to the rocks, and understand why Silla has captivated poets, painters, and dreamers for centuries. 5. Reggio Calabria Cathedral. At the heart of the city stands the Reggio Calabria Cathedral, the largest religious building in all of Calabria. Its story is one of resilience, a reflection of the people who have called this coast home for centuries. Originally built in the Byzantine era, the cathedral has been destroyed and rebuilt many times, most tragically after the devastating earthquake of 1908, which reduced much of Reggio to rubble. Yet, like the city itself, the cathedral rose again, stronger and more radiant, its neo-Romanesque facade now a symbol of endurance and faith. Step inside, and the vast interior opens in quiet majesty. Marble columns rise toward the ceiling, light filters through stained glass, and the scent of incense lingers in the air. Pilgrims kneel before altars, whispering prayers that echo through the cavernous space. Beneath the arches, you feel not only the weight of history, but the spirit of survival, a reminder that beauty is not only what we see, but what endures. Outside, the cathedral's steps open to the rhythms of the city. Markets bustle nearby, children play in the squares, and the sound of bells mingles with the hum of daily life. It is a place where the sacred and the ordinary coexist, each giving meaning to the other. For travelers seeking Italy Travel 2025 experiences beyond the familiar, the cathedral is more than a building. It is a living heart, a testament to Reggio Calabria's identity, and a gateway to understanding the resilience of southern Italy. And now that you have heard of it, perhaps it is time to see it. If this journey has inspired you, tell us in the comments. Which of these 5 places calls to you the most? Make sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and share it with others who dream of discovery. Every gesture helps us continue bringing you the world's most beautiful secrets. Because travel is not only about places, it is about transformation, and Italy offers both. The coast waits, the story continues, and perhaps your journey begins here.